Vehicle reporting.
Hello viewers, welcome to APGNation.com and to my review of Convoy. A copy of this game was provided to us for the purpose of this review, so thank you very much Convoy Games. The spaceship Mercury has been damaged while travelling through space and needs to make an emergency landing onto a nearby planet. Once there, a convoy from the Mercury is sent out to explore the planet and find the necessary resources to fix the ship and continue on with their space journey. And this is where your Mad Max inspired journey begins as you explore the planet as part of a 1 to 5 vehicle convoy, scavenging anything from life-saving resources to powerful life-taking weapons to defend yourself against 3 local factions that are in an ongoing war with each other, and occasionally running into locals that are just trying to stay alive. Once you have started a new game, you are given a choice of combat vehicles and big rigs, with more being unlocked by completing certain actions in the game. Once you have chosen your squad and given them personalized names, you are brought to the map where you can start exploring. Exploring the map is as simple as clicking in any direction you want, discovering radio signals made up of random events, main quests and campsites, while also being jumped by random encounters along your journey. I like how the map is layered with different shades of colour that represent the 3 local factions of the planet, and also the map terrain will determine how fast your convoy moves. So if you travel on a road, you will get around faster, but if you wander off the road, you will be slower but discover more quests. I found the multiple choice questions in Convoy to be quite fair, as most of the time they give you plenty of choices to choose from, and for once a game like this that can actually reward you for being a good Samaritan. For example, when challenged with combat, you often have the choice to escape by burning more fuel in your vehicles, attack them head on, or even try to reason with them. This is just one brief example, but it's great to give the player so much freedom of choice, and your decision will depend on your current resources and the condition of your vehicles. Once you have entered into battle, it is complete chaos. Your goal in combat is to control your combat vehicles and protect your unmovable big rig, because if that is destroyed, it is game over, and yes, of course, there is permadeath, so you will have to start the game all over again. You maneuver your combat vehicles around simply with the touch of a button. Select a unit, select where you want them to go, and who you want them to attack within their range, and they will do so automatically. At times, it can feel rather simple just moving a couple of cars around your big rig to keep firing at enemy vehicles, but there are also a few more strategies, obstacles, and cool things you can do. You can fit your big rig with powerful weapons and abilities such as EMPs and giant lasers, and you can control which vehicle you want them to hit, which gives your combat vehicles an advantage, or to simply blow them up. In some fights, there will be environmental factors to think about. An indicator will come up on the side of the screen warning you of simple or deadly hazards coming up. Now you can simply avoid these, or you can gain the advantage by slamming an enemy vehicle into these hazards, killing them instantly. You gotta admit, that's cool. The combat is fun. At times it is simple, but when there are all of these vehicles on screen at once, the battle can become very chaotic, which at times can lead to many mistakes. I would have liked more friendly indicators on your combat vehicles, because when you have over 8 cars on screen at once, it can be very easy to lose track of your vehicles, which results in them running into deadly obstacles or left not even shooting anything. So after many battles, your vehicles are starting to fall apart and your fuel is getting low, you'll need to stop at the many campsites on the planet to make repairs and replenish your fuel by spending your scraps. Not only this, but you can also use scraps to upgrade your vehicles, buy new vehicles, new weapons and equipment, but of course you can also find all of these things exploring, so it's all up to you. To be honest, it would have been awesome if you could personally customize your vehicles to give them your own unique look for people to fear. The only other criticism I have for the game, besides the hard to follow combat, is that once you die over and over again, you start to experience the same events over and over again. Of course, they are found in a different order and still contain randomized outcomes, but I still would have liked more just to keep it feeling more fresh every time. Convoy is FTL, Mad Max Edition. You could say it's an exact copy and paste, but to be honest, I'm okay with that. I enjoyed the similar gameplay elements and they work very well. This game may be more about strategic decision making and combat situations than heart-pumping non-stop action that you would expect, but I think Convoy is an excellent mix. If you want a Mad Max-inspired FTL with chaotic but strategic battles, planet exploration, and resource management, then look no further because I think that Convoy is a must-buy. Sure, it may be an exact copy and paste of FTL, but there was enough new here to keep me playing, and I enjoyed the free roaming exploration, and the difficulty was just right. It's still a hard game, but it feels fairer than a game like Out There, so go and join the Convoy today. Thank you very much for watching this video, and for everything else gaming, subscribe and stay tuned to apgnation.com.